Hi, I'm Emma and I'm the host of the Next Chapter series. I am here today with Sigourney. We've got Sunny and Caleb. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Excellent.
I'm tired.
Tired, okay. Sorry to hear that. But to start it off, you want to tell me a bit about the band? How did you form? What brought you together as a band?
You want to take that one or should I?
Oof. I guess through mutual friends, through passionate musicians. You can elaborate if you'd like.
We met
More?
skateboarding and bumming around Wollongong when you were younger,
Yeah.
and then we decided we were both in the same kind of riffy, heavy music. And he dragged me into his shed and didn't let me out till we had the album. So
Okay,
We're
you've
here
got an
now.
album now.
yeah, we have songs for an album. It's not recorded yet because we're poor, but we're getting there.
That's awesome. So is that the next big goal to put an album out?
2026, yep.
2026.
Hopefully we do some songs that people can listen to, and then hopefully we can do Melbourne or some other sort of a couple of shows, 3-4 shows, get it out there a little bit more than we have been.
So what can people expect from this album? What kind of sound are you working on there?
We started off with just big, massive riffs and just being as loud, as noisy as we could, I think. And I think we're kind of rotating into trying to have some contrast between our sludgy riffs that we love, but also some emotive stuff as well.
Nice.
Try to bring it back a little bit. I think we'll try to showcase that in the track we play tonight as well.
Yeah,
I
sounds
like that.
that sounds really cool. So, is there anything that's inspired that particular sound? Like, who are some of the inspirations? What have you been listening to and that kind of thing?
I love Show Me the Body. I love that all that weird kind of post-punk, proto-punk, whatever you call it.
Nice.
There's a billion different ideas for it. Stuff like that. Show Me the Body, Morphine, Daisy, just anything that takes it. Even what Shady Nasty's doing over here, like that kind of a bit more of an abrasive sound, a bit more of an involved songwriting style, but it comes out sounding like a pop song at the end of the day, even if, like what we're doing, we've got a bunch of noise, bunch of feedback, bunch of guitar shit going on, but end of the day it comes out and you can kind of listen to it as long as you're willing to overlook some of the more harsh elements if you're into the songwriting.
Yeah, you do have quite a harsh sound. I was having a bit of a listen, and I just wanted to ask, with that, you've got very energetic live shows. What do you do how do you get into that headspace? How do your shows happen? Is there any process you've got before you go on?
I think everyone's process before they go on is alcohol, but to
Okay.
extend the process, I think we try to go up and make the show less about people we have to perform for and creating a space where we can create a feeling and invite people into that feeling. And it's a little bit angry, but it's also very passionate, and it can be exciting, and we like to have fun. We
Nice.
absolutely like to have fun.
And that's, I guess, what you want people to experience as well. Having fun, getting a bit into it, getting intense, that kind of thing.
I believe the kids called it loose.
Loose. I like that.
Loose.
Wonderful. Now, what's the song that you're going to play for us? Do you want to talk a bit about that one?
So it's not the newest song I've been working on, but it's kind of the first song we did where we had it was written as a song. It wasn't just written as us sitting there trying to come up with a sequence of riffs that we could turn into something and kind of build from there. It was, we came into it knowing there was a feeling we were going for and there was a vibe that was already kind of set. We just had to learn how to bring it, through us to people that were there. It's cool. This one's hard to sing because I kind of tear up a little towards the end of it. But Caleb kills it every time we play it live, so it's easy to walk the dog on that one.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, that sounds really interesting. So is that a common songwriting process for you? Just kind of having a vibe that you want to create something around? How does it work?
I think with this one, like Sonny said, definitely we had to articulate something that we were already feeling. I think when we first started making music, it was more we just wanted to make the heaviest stuff that we could because it was what we would have the most fun making. I think we're trying to be a lot more authentic to ourselves through the music these days. So it's been definitely a lot more of a challenge, but I think a lot more rewarding as well.
That sounds really good. Would you say there's a particular moment that you could point to that has defined who you are as a band, or that maybe changed things for you to help you get to where you are now?
I don't think any particular one thing,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
We did play the first show we played this year was with Space Boys, who we've looked up to for a long time. They're an older band from down here, and they do a very similar kind of thing.
Nice.
They do stoner rock, big sludgy, dun dun, that kind of thing. And getting to open for those guys, and like, you know, there was a pretty decent crowd there for our first show back, which is really inspiring. But a lot of that stuff's happened this year for us. We've gotten to play some shows or with people that we've always looked up to, and it's really exciting. It just makes you want to make more of it and kind of get to know parts of the scene that you weren't in before, or haven't had as much experience with. Like,
yeah, that sounds really great. One of the most memorable moments you've had, is that one of the things you're proudest of, do you think, or is there something else that you would identify as being your proudest achievement as a band?
I try really hard to keep pride out of music. It's one of the things that it really kills it for me. Like the way I've talked to Kayla about it, and the way we like to look at it, is that when we're going into a space and we're putting on a performance, but it's not any different realistically than us being in the audience for that performance. We're as much a part of that space as anyone in the audience is, to the same degree, to the same level. We're not performing to, you know, put on a show or give people an image of what the band is. We have things to share, and we hope people relate to them. And if they do, you're welcome to come up and join us on stage or on the dance floor or anywhere. But don't be inauthentic or dishonest about it. That's the only one thing we ask with our shows.
That's wonderful. Do people often come up and join you on stage?
Not so far.
Not so far. Okay. Well, I hope that can happen soon. Beyond getting people to join you on stage, what else are you trying to achieve? What are your goals in the future?
I think
with your music,
like relating to what you were just saying, literally that, just being authentic to it and creating a space where we can share the things we want to share. I think articulate it better. I always feel like we want to articulate what we want to share better, but just creating a good space where people also feel like they can either have fun by watching us have fun, or get involved and come be loose or anything, anything like that.
That's so awesome. So then it's pretty... Actually, I just haven't asked this yet. How did the band name come about? Where did Sigourney come from?
You can take this one. Gonna stay out of it.
I'm a big Alien fan. I think Alien as a movie and as a, you know, a cultural commentary is pretty sick. And, you know, Sigourney Weaver, it's easy to remember. There wasn't really any deeper meaning when I first suggested to Kayla, but along the way we've kind of taken it on as it's something to step into, you know what I mean? It's not exactly shoes to fill, but it's something you can adopt as a way to connect with people. Like outside of us being me and like Caleb, we're a band called Sigourney, and that's kind of all you really need to know if you want to come along and have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely memorable. I will say that much. It's really good. So then, last question. I'd like to end with this one. What is the next chapter for Sigourney?
We just want to record music, play some loose shows. I'd love to go to Melbourne. We've been talking to Casamoon, who did the Paul Kidney show for us. And I'd love to do Japan in maybe 27 or 28, but that's a long way away.
Nice.
That's a real pipe dream. But I'm in the pipe and I'm crawling down it, so see where we go.
Well, that sounds amazing. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully everyone watching that has now got the impulse to get loose, and hopefully we can see you at a Sigourney show in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So sentimental for me, I ain't just out.
Sometimes you're on my mind, like all the time. Won't quit cigarettes, told me I had to get over everything. Give a fuck at all, so insecure. Sometime alone, but you're on my mind, like all the time. Won't quit cigarettes, told me I had to give a fuck at all. You're so sentimental, don't mean to hear you out. You made me forget it all, I forgive it all. That's you, sorry, you got caught in it all. I had nothing good, give a fuck. Give a fuck at all. Give a fuck. Give a fuck at all. Give a fuck at all. Give a fuck at all. Give a fuck at. Give a fuck at all, give a fuck at